Hey there, Geometry, Unit 6, Lesson 17. This is our last lesson of the unit. For the year 2019-2020, it is our last lesson of the year, which is super exciting. First little warm-up says folding altitude. So draw a triangle on tracing paper and fold the altitude from each vertex. Well, we can't do that, obviously. So I just want to remind you, the altitude is a line drawn from the vertex to the opposite side at a right angle, right? This one looks to be a little, actually that may be pretty close to the right angle. And then, okay, so not the best triangle, but that is what an altitude is. Okay, this lesson shouldn't be too difficult. We're just going to review some things and see how lines and triangles relate to each other. So here, find the slope of each side of the triangle. Okay, side AB is a horizontal line, and all horizontal lines have a slope of 0. Let's see, segment BC, I'm going to try to count it. It looks like from here to there. I'm going rise of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So the slope is rise of run of 3, and that was a -3. AC, looks like right there I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So my slope is a rise of 1 and a rise of 5 and a run of 1. And they're both positive. Okay, so we found the slope of each side of the triangle. Now it says find the slope of each altitude of the triangle. Okay, my altitude is going to come down here at a right angle. So the slope of this one is a slope of 0. Nope, a slope of undetermined, so sorry. Okay, the altitude is going to be, let's see, what I'm going to do here is opposite reciprocal, so positive 3/5 is going to be my slope. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this slope is going to be, I don't know why I did that, -1/5. So if I start at the vertex, I go rise of 1, run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is my perpendicular slope. The fact that we intersected at the same point is not a mistake. That is on purpose. That's my point of intersection, which is 8, because I sketched the altitudes. Okay. If we found the slope of the bases, then the slope of the altitudes are perpendicular to the bases, which means the slopes are opposite reciprocal. Okay, write equations for all 3 altitudes. Okay, I'm going to have to go back to the last slide, so hold on. All right, so find the slopes, write equations for all 3 altitudes. So the altitude from vertex C to side AB is going to be a line x equals 2. Because that line doesn't have a slope, that slope is undefined. It has a slope, the slope is undefined. How about vertex B to side AC? It looks like my slope is, what slope was that? Over run of 1/5. My slope was -1/5. I'm going to go through point B, which is 8, 0. My equation is going to be y minus 0 equals m, x minus 8. Okay, y was 0. And then how about from vertex A to side BC? My slope there was 3/5, and I'm going through point 0, 0. So I'm going to have a line y minus 0 equals slope x minus 0. So we can actually just say y equals 3/5 x. then use equations to find the coordinates of h and verify algebraically the altitudes all intersect at h. So I need a new slide again. So what we're doing is trying to find the value that is true for each of these. We want to find the ordered pair of h. So ordered pair where each one of these lines intersects. So they're going to intersect all at the same spot. So I can actually use substitution for this. I can say, okay, y equals 3/5 x, but instead of x, I'm going to plug in 2. So y equals 6/5, which doesn't quite work out yet. I'm going to put that in decimal form and I get 1.2. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that into, let's say, this first one. So 1.2 equals -1/5 x minus 8. If I multiply both sides by -5/1, -5/1, these cancel, and I'm left with, let's see, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. -6 equals 8 minus x plus 8 plus 8. I get x equals 2. So my ordered pair there is 2, 1.2. And if you go back to that original slide where we graphed them, that looks to be about right. The x value is 2, the y value is a little above 1, and it's perfect. So for that particular lesson, there were a lot of sections that were optional that we are not going to do today. So we are actually done. I really went a bit fast, but again, I'm always here to answer your questions, and just let me know what you need. But that is it. Lesson is over. Good job.